Cheers, everybody. Welcome to another beer review. Looking forward to this one. We have got a single hop variety beer, and we're off to a brewery in Leeds, which I've done a few of this year, called Zapato. I've enjoyed their beers, to be honest. Overall, they've been really, really good. And we have got a Saaz Pale Ale, or Saaz Pale Ale, whatever you want to call it. Clocking at 5.5% ABV. So there you go. There's the back side, like you do. The hop is, if I remember rightly, forgive me because this grey matter is, a little bit rusty now and again. It's called getting old, by the way. It's a very popular hop out of Czechoslovakia. I think it was named, the Saaz hop was named after a town in Czechoslovakia. It was widely used in Czech Pilsners. Then I think the Germans hijacked it and used it in some of their beers as well, if I remember rightly. So yes, it's a great hop. For me, it's a hop which is basically linked to a certain style of beer, and that's the Pilsner. But we have got this one, a pale ale brewed with it, single hop variety. I love single hop variety beers because they do really showcase that hop. They can make that hop do things which you might not necessarily expect in certain beers. So yeah, let's give it a go. 5.5% ABV. Haven't got anything else to tell you about this lot. This lot is this beer I just noticed is actually brewed at North Brewing. It's brewed at North Brewing in Leeds. Right, the brewery, Zapato Brewery, is based at Marsden, Home Hills. But they have brewed this beer at North Brewing. There you go. Who cares if it tastes all right? Who gives a damn, Maybe they had to. I don't know. Maybe it's better for them that they can do it. Maybe they had trouble with the brewery. They had to go somewhere else. Who knows? Now that is unusual. That smells juicy. That smells really, really juicy. Now, I'm shocked because from smelling that, I would have thought there's adjuncts in this beer. Just from the smell. Because it smells sweet, confectionery like. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That is totally unusual. Totally unusual. I don't know what's going to happen here with this beer. This is going to be pretty unusual stuff going on. It's pouring like a Pilsner. Okay, but that smell is not like a Pilsner whatsoever. Now, I'm expecting, what made me pick this up was the actual hop. And I'm expecting this to be a pale ale hybrid type of beer with a Pilsner edge. That's what I'm expecting from this can. But so far, it smells more Pilsnerish now. I don't know if I haven't stored it anywhere. I don't know. I'm wondering actually whether or not when I picked this up, whether or not there was a can above it at the shop or leaked. Because I know for a fact it was in with a load of other kind of like beers which were kind of like raspberry-ish and stuff. I'm just wondering whether or not something's leaked on that. Because it's smelling more traditional Pilsner now. Let's have a look at the beer anyway. Look at that. Slight haziness to this. Slightly pear droppy. Loads of carbonation, white head. Let's get a whiff. You get a slight bitterness there, a bitter impression, should I say, in the whiff, with a hint of floral, slight floral, dandelion type of note. It smells decent. I'm gonna go in. Cheers, everybody. First off, mouthfeel, very refreshing. Nice. I like it. Let's go in again. Very easy drinking. Nice subtle notes. And I am right. This is like a pale ale pilsner hybrid. Where the hell? Yeah, that's definitely not that beer. That's been something's been spilt on that. Would give that kind of like a raspberry adjunct type of aroma. That's nothing. So ignore that. Ignore what I just said. This is exactly what I expected, and this is the reason why I bought it, because I'm a big fan of the pilsner. I love pilsners. Not as much of a fan as a pale ale, but what you can do with a pale ale is give a beer a blank canvas. So you could basically have a pale ale and you can do anything you want with it. You can add different hops in and blah blah this and blah blah that and twist it to a certain degree. And I think that is what Zapato have done here. They've had a pale, they've kind of like twisted it with different yeasts and different brewing and created a beer which, yeah, it's got pilsner type of characteristics to it, but it doesn't feel like a pilsner. It feels like a pale ale. I go in front end. You're getting floral, slight clean bitterness. Okay, so already it feels pilsnerish. But what you don't get in this beer, which you get in a pilsner, is the mouthfeel. The mouthfeel feels more of a traditional. It's not as clear cut mouthfeel. It's not as crisp mouthfeel. It feels like a mouthfeel from a pale ale in a way. But it's very, very refreshing. I love the floral note towards the back end. Towards that back end, there's a slight bitterness, but it's kind of like floral, pockets of floral notes popping out all over. I really like it. It's really, really good. And it'll get the thumbs up for me. I'm impressed with this brewery at the moment. Zapato, I'm going to have to pick some more of their beers up. The beers I've had this year, this might be my third or fourth from them, have been really, really good. I really enjoyed them. So I don't know what I'm frowning for saying that, but it's a bit of a weird one. But yeah, Zapato, Saaz Pale Ale gets the big thumbs up from me. Definitely buy that again. You don't pick up the ABV in it at all. It does drink very light and very enjoyable. So thank you so much for watching this beer review. I highly recommend that one. And see you on another one. Look after yourselves. Bib bib.